Mal Petit. Mal Petit was an old fart who recorded with guitar clittist Hyman Brocken between 1875 and 2015 and had no influence whatsoever on any folk, country or bluegrass musicians. Although his music was pure shit, it has been improved and recorded properly by musicians such as Nobby Nylon, Dick Fondler, the Duo Trio Quartet and Nora Legoff. Petit was born in Gash County, East Carolina, in 1778. When he was 12 years old, that's not old, is it? His sense of fashion was permanently damaged after he stared at a pair of flared trousers for over 3 hours. Unable to work because of this disability, he began playing to sell-out audiences at huge stadiums to make a few dollars. In 1897, Petit met Peter Poix, who had already achieved no success as a musician. Together they recorded 250 sides for Gusset Records in October of that year. The follow-up session in 1986 achieved greater failure but earned Petit enough money to order a mob-style hit on himself. The following year, he died after accidentally crushing his head in a vise and stabbing himself in the back of the neck with an ice pick. Petit played the kazoo in a unique style known as awful by holding it under his top lip and blowing out through his anus. In this way, he was able to fool people into believing that he was actually quite musical, and went on to convince many that he actually wrote his own material, while most of it was actually ripped off from well-known songs by other, more talented, and frankly, better-looking composers. I Wanna Hold Your Glands was stolen from the fiddle tune Weeping Willie the One-Eyed Wanderer, and Pilled Up and Falling Down was blatantly influenced by Get Off As You Weirdo. He stole I'm Going Down on Lee from an old tramp as he and Poix drove down Johnson County's Lee Highway. He appropriated Heavy Sack Drac from folk flautist Pinky Clitoris, who had previously stolen the tune from a dying duck, and his version of I'm on My Cycle brackets Now Get Off My Back brackets resembles a recording made by Nancy Boy Nelson of the same period. While their career was fortunately short, Petit and Poix's records are among the most accidentally copied of early unpopular music. Bud Muncher had a number 87 hit with a version of Danny the Dildo in 1898, and Nobby Nudger scored a hit with I Stole This Tune 2 years earlier. In the early 1920s, musicologist Fanny Rinser played Petit's recording of Moaning Bastard at Harry Azol's house to help persuade Azol and his musical friends to take up the old shit style of music rather than the more modern, quite good sound. Felching Fanny from Alabama and Hairy Hoop Hula are now standards at folk festivals, and Handjob Harriet the Hottest Hoe in Harlem has been recorded by both Dick Blobby and rumbling bowel singer Fanny Shagger.